Smile. She burns the thing that hunts her. Then it smiles right back through her own face. At a psychiatric hospital, Dr. Rose Cotter sits across from a terrified patient. The girl swears something follows her, wearing people's faces, smiling. Then she lifts a shard from a broken vase and opens her own throat, still smiling. Now Rose sees it too. On strangers, on people she trusts. Case files tell the rule: every victim witnessed a violent death. Then they died in front of someone else. It rides a person, not a place. Yeah, therapy is not fixing this one. But here's the truth. This was never something she could outrun. Rose runs to her childhood home, alone. Rose believes she has burned the entity and escaped. But she never escaped the house. The victory was only in her head. The thing wears her dead mother's skin. Then it reveals what it truly is and forces itself inside her. Joel walks in and sees Rose set herself on fire, still smiling at him. It didn't just need Rose to die, it needed someone there to watch it. Every escape feeds it the next host. She didn't end the curse, she became it. This is the pattern. Evil never loses, it just finds new hands. And that's the pattern in every story here. The thing hunting you only needs you to look. Paranormal Activity. A camera was supposed to catch a ghost. Instead, it filmed a demon moving in. 2006. San Diego. Katie and Micah settle into a quiet suburban house. Micah sets up a camera to catch whatever moves at night. A door drifts open. Footsteps cross the floor with no feet. He taunts it, films it, dares it to do more.
Is there anyone here?
Bro, you had one job.
You can just say in English this time?
In the attic, they find a burned photo of Katie as a little girl. The thing has followed her since she was 8. This is the detail that changes everything. The demon was never trying to scare them out. The nights get worse. 2 a.m. The sheets slide back on their own and Katie climbs out of bed. She just stands there for hours, watching Micah sleep, still and silent in the dark. Yeah, that's not a phase.
Standing there
he laughs it off. He shouldn't. Night 21. A scream downstairs. Micah bolts toward it. Silence. His body comes flying at the camera. Katie appears in the doorway, slow, bloodied, wrong. She crawls toward Micah's body, peers up, smiles, then lunges at the camera. There was never an escape here, only a body to take. It was always building toward possession. By morning, Micah is dead, Katie is gone, and the demon has what it came for. Some evil takes a single person. The next kind only needs you to press play. The Ring, she frees the drowned girl from the well. That is exactly what the girl wanted. 2002, Seattle. Journalist Rachel Keller chases a videotape that kills everyone who watches it. Her niece is already dead, face frozen in terror. Rachel watches the tape herself. The phone rings. A voice gives her 7 days. She traces it to Samara, drowned in a stone well, left in the dark. So Rachel does the kind thing. She brings Samara's body out of the well and believes she's given her peace. The deadline passes. Nothing happens. Mercy worked. But here's where the movie lies to you. Samara never wanted peace.
I'm supposed to help her.
Days later, Samara climbs out of the television. She kills Noah, Rachel's ex, the father of her son. And that is when Mercy starts feeling like a trap. And Rachel understands why she's still breathing. She copied the tape and showed it to someone else. That's the only rule. Rachel realizes Aiden has watched the tape, so she helps him make a copy. There's no solving Samara. You survive only by feeding her another set of eyes. Compassion didn't break the cycle. It bought Rachel a place inside it. To save her son, Rachel becomes the thing that spreads the curse. The curse just finds new hands, and the next survivor isn't even who she says she is. Us. The family fights the monsters wearing their faces, but the biggest lie is sitting in their own car. 2019, Santa Cruz. Adelaide Wilson brings her family back to the beach she's avoided since childhood. Since a night in a fun house of mirrors. 4 figures appear at the end of the driveway. Red jumpsuits, scissors. They don't run, they don't speak. And you know immediately this family is not getting a normal home invasion. They called themselves the Tethered. Shadow copies who lived underground mirroring those above. Adelaide fights back, follows Red into the tunnels and kills her. And survives. This is the detail that changes everything. Adelaide isn't who we think she is. Back in 1986, inside that funhouse, the double didn't just scare her. It choked the real Adelaide, dragged her underground and took her place above. The woman we followed, the hero we cheered for, is the imposter. Red was the stolen girl, clawing her way home the whole time. It reframes the entire movie you just watched. The horror isn't the uprising, it's that she trapped a child underground, stole her life, and forgot she did it. It all rests on a crime no one remembers. One of the Tethered has been winning since 1986. The pattern holds, evil doesn't lose. It just wears a face we trust. Some evil claws up from below. The next drops down from a debt you forgot you owed. Drag me to hell. She does everything she can to escape hell. She just opens the wrong envelope. 2009, Los Angeles. Loan officer Christine Brown denies an old woman an extension to impress her boss. In the parking garage, the woman attacks her and curses a button from Christine's coat. A demon now has 3 days to drag her into the ground. The torment is relentless. A fly crawls into her mouth. A corpse leans over her in the dark. A goat speaks. Yeah, subtle was never the plan here. Then she learns the rule. Give the cursed object away, or bury it with the dead. But here's the truth. Out in the storm and the mud, 2 envelopes get switched. Christine digs up the old woman's grave and forces the envelope into the corpse's mouth. Done. Free. Morning, the train station. She meets her boyfriend Clay, certain it's over. She is, of course, wrong. He hands her the envelope she thought she buried. She opens it. The cursed button. The corpse got a harmless coin. The curse never left her. The platform splits open. Burning hands drag her down, screaming. The plan could have worked. The grave. The ritual. The final transfer. But she gives the corpse the wrong envelope. She fought damnation for 3 days and lost it on a technicality. That curse needed one mistake. The last story needed nothing. It was decided before it began. Hereditary. Every death in this family was planned. They were never people, they were an offering. After her secretive mother dies, Annie Graham tries to hold her family together. Her daughter Charlie eats cake with nuts and can't breathe, and Peter races for the hospital. Charlie leans out the window for air. A telephone pole takes her head clean off. He drives home in silence. No scream, no explanation. He can't bring himself to face what's in the back seat, so he leaves Charlie in the car. At dawn, Annie finds her. And this is the moment the movie stops feeling scary and starts feeling unbearable. Grief tears the house apart. Digging into her mother's past, Annie finds a cult. Symbols, photos, one name carved everywhere. Paimon. But here's the part that makes Hereditary so cruel. The family isn't uncovering the ritual. They're completing it. Paimon is a demon king who needs a male body. Charlie was only the temporary vessel. Paimon needed Peter's body. One by one, the family is cleared away. Annie throws the book into the fire, and Steve burns instead. Possessed, Annie cuts off her own head with a wire. Peter throws himself from the attic window. He hits the ground below. Then something enters the body that gets back up. He walks to the treehouse where the cult bows. Charlie's severed head sits on the statue of Paimon. They weren't fighting a haunting. They were the sacrifice all along. Every death was the ritual moving forward, exactly on schedule. The cult gets its king, and the Grams were only ever the doorway. The pattern never broke. Evil doesn't lose. It just wins.